Take me to the planet Stella, you loving every single thing you do. You got it. Oh, you got it.
Greetings all and welcome back to my channel. This month I am coming to you, as you can see, from my work nook is what I like to call it, instead of my usual reading corner, my little cozy chair. I was very tempted to start singing Cinderella. Anyway, so this month I'm going to be doing something a little bit different and walking you guys through my digital reading journal so that you can see all the different visuals and things that I've collected for each story that I read. Also see how I review up close and things of that nature. Now, this is my first time doing this fully. Usually I just read and review and keep it moving, but I found this very, to put it plainly, it was a lot of fun to explore a different way of reading and kind of immersing myself in the stories a little bit more by, really diving deeper into the characters and into the settings of the stories and the different elements of the stories and creating these visuals to be able to kind of help me remember the stories a little bit better, I think. Because a lot of times I read so much or so many stories and I'm going from one story to the next so quickly that I tend to forget details of the stories that I've read. So I think this is a fantastic way to kind of keep track of everything that I've read for the year. Of course, I started this more than halfway through the year, but I still think it counts for something. I know I'm going to be doing this from now on. In this video, we'll be featuring planner sentiments. This is where I purchased my digital reading journal. She has a store on Etsy that I purchased it from. I also am subscribed to her channel on YouTube, and I'll link everything down below as usual. All the stories that I read, where you can find her planner if you want to try it out, her YouTube channel if you want to check it out, because she kind of walks you through how to use it on GoodNotes, which is also what I've used. I've been using GoodNotes a lot more. I've had it for a long time, and I'm finally getting around to using it for something, and I'm glad I have it. I'm not going to ramble too much here at the beginning. Just wanted to show my face because I haven't in a while. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy and keep on watching. As you all can see, these are the reads that I finished for the month of August. So what I like to do is set everything up on this page, and I usually do this before I start the next story. And then I finish the story, then I will put in the rating. So here I am using the highlighter tool to pick a color that matches the cover, and then I will fill in the stars below. So I just zoom all the way in and then fill in the highlighter. It doesn't matter if it's messy or not at this point. And I'll go over it a few times until I get the color I like. Because it is a highlighter, it will start off a little transparent. But as you go over it, the color intensifies quite a bit. And once I've gotten the color that I like, I'll switch over to the precision eraser tool and then outline the star with the eraser so that I can erase the color from the outside. Obviously, we don't want to leave it looking messy. So I just outline the star first, and then I'll go back in more quickly and erase the rest of the color from the outside. Okay, so once I've finished doing that, I will switch over to the lasso tool, which will allow me to capture the color and duplicate it without messing up the original star. And then I'll place it over the next star and repeat the process. But at this point, all I have to do is click on that color and then the menu will pop up and I hit duplicate and it'll bring up another copy of it, and I just keep going until I filled in as many stars as I need to. All right, so once that's complete, I can, excuse me, I can switch over to the view mode in GoodNotes, which I do here, yep. And then click on the book cover and it'll take me to the page where I can fill in all of the details for the story I just finished. So along with Planner Sentiments Planner, I also purchased a pack of her digital stickers to use in the process of creating my little vision board or whatever you want to call it. I think that's what we call it, a vision board. So I like to just kind of go through all of the stickers and see what I want to use for that particular setup. And I kind of use the template in the background just as kind of just basically as a board. I don't really use any of the stuff in the background. I kind of just cover it with anything that I, you know, see and think fits with the visual I'm going for. Excuse the noise if you can hear the lawnmowers neighbors are having their monthly maintenance, lawn maintenance. Um, Yeah, so I'll just kind of let you guys watch me in the process. This is kind of sped up, so I'm not moving this quickly in real life. It actually takes me quite a while to really get my vision down. But yeah, I'll let you guys watch for a while and see how I kind of go through the process of picking out stickers and kind of setting up the board before I put all of my other visuals up. Okay, so once I have my page set up the way I like, I will bring in my photo gallery off to the side so that I can see both at the same time and be able to bring my images over to the planner and kind of set up my vision board that way. It makes it a whole lot easier than opening and closing the apps. So I really appreciate that. The iPad has that option to have multiple screens. So all I'm doing here is just going through the few images that I have in this particular photo album that I have to organize all of my visuals for each story. Um, and I get most of my photos from Pinterest or Google. I also have started looking through Pexel.com for unlicensed or yeah, unlicensed or free photos that you don't have to pay for. So any or most of the photos that you'll see here I do not have the rights to. These are just for personal use from my personal planner. I'm not trying to sell it or, you know, I didn't take any of these personally. They are not personal pictures. They're pictures I found on Pinterest and only used for my personal journal. So, if you guys decide to do something like this, I would definitely advise not trying to use any photos that you don't own personally uh to sell or anything like that, but there's nothing wrong with using them in your personal journal because no one else is really going to see it besides you. And obviously, now everybody on YouTube seeing my personal journal. But yeah. So I don't know what else I can say here. I really just kind of tweak everything to the point where it makes sense to me. Kind of make it look like a collage, something that I might have posted on my walls. You know, when I was younger, I liked to like kind of camouflage my walls with lots of posters. But yeah, this is really fun to me. Like just going through and making everything make sense to me. Like everything that are the different elements that really stood out to me in the stories that I read, trying to find photos that kind of remind me of the characters, the main characters in the story, and their personalities, sometimes like their occupation or something like that. Um, so here I'm putting in the book cover and fitting it to this little frame here. I love this little lace looking frame. It's so cute to me. I use this one a lot. And I also have the rating that I'm going to put here. And I believe, yeah, I'm putting in the summary here. So here it's going to take me a minute to copy and paste as I had to go over to, I think it was either my laptop or my desktop and copy um, the description from the story from Amazon, just so I have a little bit of the description here for reference. So I can copy it from my computer and paste it onto my iPad, which I think is a cool thing. Cool little feature that Apple has, amongst other cool features that I love about having Apple products. And I'm just adjusting the size to fit the way I want it to. And I'm also going to go over to, I believe, my Amazon reviews so that I can copy and paste my review into the section I have designated for it here. And it will pop in a few seconds. And I just adjusted so that it's not covering the little photo I have there at the corner. Um, to a decent size, I size it to a decent size so you can actually see what is written there, but also adjust it so that it's not, like I said, being obstructed by the picture I have in the corner. And then I'll go in and add in the title and adjust the font and adjust the color, I believe. And I love the color pick tool that is available now with I think it's GoodNotes, yeah, GoodNotes 6, because I was using GoodNotes 5 for a very long time, but I didn't use it that often, so it didn't make sense for me to upgrade it until recently, because now I'm using this journal and I just think it's so much easier and convenient to have that option to pick the color, like specific color that from the actual book title, or not book title, book cover. So I can match, different elements to the book cover. And then add in the author's name, and then I'm adding in when I started the story and when I finished it for future reference. I don't always include the year, which I think I should, because I think I'll just be adding pages to this planner once I run out of space. Maybe. I don't know, I have to see in the future, but I think it makes sense to add the date so that once I go into 2025, I'll know, what's what. Anyway, so I believe, is that all I did for this one? Yeah, that's all I did for that one. And now I'm just running through and seeing if there's anything else I want to add to it. And I think that's pretty much it for this one. Okay, so here is the close-up of everything I read in the month of August. I'm just going to quickly run you through all of the boards that I finished up for the month, so you can take a look and see what I did for my other stories. And I hope you all enjoy. If you've made it this far, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a comment below. Let me know what your favorite part was. Leave some suggestions if you want to see something specific on my channel. Guys can always leave suggestions of books that you'd like me to review or talk about. If you've enjoyed your time here and you'd like to see more of what I have to offer, you can check out whichever way, I don't know which way I need to be pointing, but one of these ways. You can find more videos right here. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Peace.